gas.
She moved right on that lane as well.
Hit it.
Makes a good shot, leaves the 9-pin, and it's looking very, very much like O'Keefe is in complete command. You know, I think the softball that she played prior to becoming a great bowler really has given her maybe just a little extra competitive edge, because she knows what it's like to win in another sport.
You know what? She wants to prove herself. I talked to her. She says Stefanie is a great player.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's
Trouble.
a mental error.
But Shannon O'Keefe says, I want to find if I belong out here with the Macphersons and the Kulicks and the Ballards. And she's proven it to herself right now. And she's perfect and has almost an insurmountable lead at the halfway point. Marshall, we haven't had a match this far.
No, this match is getting a little bit sideways, and I think Stefanie just lost her focus on that spare. You know, the 9-pin is just about as easy as it gets, but you know, I think she needs to regroup, do everything she can to try and start stringing some strikes and finding a way back into this match.
She got that one back inside again. I don't think she's just trusting her ball right now. You have to get the ball to the right on this pattern, being a short pattern that it is, and have the ball read a lot sooner than what it is. And I think she's just kind of second-guessing herself.
And she was 2 boards left in the last shot. And Kelly, what do you say a short pattern for the people at home? The distance the oil's down there compared to what is a long pattern?
Yeah, well, the lane being 60 feet long, it's a 35-foot pattern, so almost half the distance.
So
and
that's oil, right?
For the oil length, yes. And again, when the ball sees the end of that pattern, it responds to the friction very, very strongly. So again, the girls kind of wonder, should I move inwards? Should I move left to find more oil? And you can't. You have to stay on top of it and get it to that friction spot and reach it.
Good split conversion by Stefanie Nation. She takes out the 3-9-10. Watch the action of the ball. It'll actually hit the 10-pin first and then bounce back in to the 9-pin.
Good call, Bo.
I believe that so many times.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Been a while. Now, the woman who is perfect in this game through 5 frames, our tournament leader in the qualifying, Shannon O'Keefe.
She's got that great energy going down the lane. She finished 5th in the Queens tournament. Kelly, do you remember who won that Queens tournament this year?
Oh, gee, I don't know. What was her name again? I think Kelly Kulick, yes, from New Jersey. Yeah.
That was great. I happened to be there broadcasting that event, and it was a privilege to watch you win that. And it was a lot of fun earlier this year. We bowled together at the tournament in Medford. We paired together in the qualifier.
Yes, we did. I enjoyed it. I have to say, Marshall, was not one of my finer performances that week, but the energy of the crowd following you and myself, it was a wonderful experience.
No, thank you.
I think she's so comfortable right now. She is just willing the pins to go down. Doesn't matter where she throws it. She's so confident in her ability. They're just going to fall down.
And here's a guy who can really play basketball, but I bowled a little bit with him, or threw a few shots with him earlier. He loves his bowling. He's a spokesperson for the USBC, and he says he really enjoys the action. Good luck this season. He starts back training in October for the New Orleans Hornets. Now, Stefanie Nation just trying to get out of the way, I think.
Good shot. If anything, she's going to walk away from this week with a wonderful learning experience. And if she ever faces this pattern again, being one of the top 16 in this Women Tour Trials, she'll know what to do next time she sees this pattern.
You know, Kelly, the first time I ever made a championship round, I threw 4 strikes in a row, 160. If I opened the 10th, 120. Marshall, how was your first performance on national television?
Well, I struck out in the 10th for 149. Thank you very little.
You know what? Stefanie would have whipped us both. It is some experience being out there on the lane. It's like bowling with a gun at your head. It is a different experience, but it really polishes you up and makes you a great player.
Yeah. Come on. 6-pin stands. And you're right. Right now, she's just trying to get done as fast as she can and let Shannon have the stage, working on 7 strikes in a row.
Well, the biggest string we've had in one game was in our 3rd round qualifier when Linda Barnes, what did she have, Kelly? 10 in a row, I believe.
10 in a row for 289. Beautiful game.
So that's a target for Shannon O'Keefe. she has a potential perfecto.
Well, the way she's playing the lanes right now with her energy and her focus, she's got a great chance for it.
Shannon O'Keefe, she cut her finger, her middle finger, with a knife or something last night, as you can see a Band-Aid on there. And then Kelly, she has a little thing on her thumb to help her slide the ball a little quicker, and it seems to be working.
It is. It's a little adhesive gauze to protect her thumb from ripping in her finger. She, you know, with the dry weather out here on the West Coast, us both being from the East, not a lot of moisture in the air, she needs to do everything she can to protect her fingers and hold up for the match.
Well, she liked that. That's the best shot she's thrown this game. That was really well projected down the lane. Great energy on the ball.
Wow.
Let's take another look at this shot. Watch the way